Hey, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing? So this is the reveal for July's movie Marquee Challenge that I'm doing with Sandy from Crochet Canada. The hesitation and the pause is not for the actual movie Marquee. I'm decompressing for a moment from my Stranger Things day that I'm having here. Happy Stranger Things Day, by the way, since it is July 1st. Hopefully, if any of you guys have wanted to watch it, you've got a chance to watch it. I know for anybody that was on the chat that I talked about yesterday, the hour before it released, and for anybody that was on Netflix when it first came out, we crashed them both, apparently. The Stranger Things cast had to move to Instagram Live and just do a live video chat because the Scener site or whatever it's called crashed, apparently. The watch party server crashed because there's so many people there for it. Like I never made it in at all, in fact, and every time I thought I was going to, it said there was either 11 people or 2 people watching, and that was it. And when it was 3 a.m. my time, when Netflix was supposed to release it, Netflix completely crashed. It didn't even do that, for me at least, when part 1 of season 4 came out. So, yay, we crashed it. Anyway, back to this video. And I spent the great deal of the morning, like the nerd baby that I am, crying over certain things in this part of the season. This fanfic is just going to have to fix, I'm just saying. But back to the video for real. So if you are new to this video, to this series of videos, what we're doing for the year is we're taking turns picking movies that we had pre-selected at the beginning of the year and I put them into my little cauldron. Sandy has this Canadian hat, which apparently is George's. And we're picking them at random, like I said. And we're showing you guys the movie poster and creating something. I'm doing blankets. Sandy's doing a whole hodgepodge menagerie of different projects that are all turning out really cool, by the way. And we're using inspiration from the colors of the movie poster. And we are inviting you guys all to do it with us, please, if you want. Something fun to do, you know. We both have our Facebook pages linked below in our videos. And you should join along. And if you don't want to or can't participate, you could at least come and look and see what everybody else is doing if you want. And yeah, so that's what's been going on this day. Well, yesterday, Sandy revealed the movie. So if you are subscribed to her, if you're not, go subscribe to her channel so you can see everything that she's doing. Even besides the movie Marquee stuff, she does a lot of awesomeness. And you can go like, subscribe, comment, do all the Yarny love stuff that you can. I'm sure she would greatly appreciate. But anywho, but she picked a movie that she was certain that I would not be watching, that I would not watch, that I have not watched. And it is, I'm going to show you the movie poster. It's right over here. She picked Full Metal Jacket. Well, guess what, Sandy? That's one of my favorite movies. Bet you didn't see that coming, did ya? We were just talking about that movie at work the other day. I'm not going to get into everything we talked about. You can just, for those of you who have seen it, you could probably use your imagination on some topics that it may have inspired. But yeah, we were just talking about it the other day, in fact. I used to own a copy of it, but my ex-husband stole it. Along with some other things. But yeah, so I love this movie. I'm very familiar with it. This is my rifle. There are many others like it, but this one is mine. So yeah, I've seen it. Thank you very much. No, I love this movie, for real. I'm probably going to rewatch it. It's got to be streaming somewhere, right? I haven't seen it in a while. I thought I owned a copy of it now. Like, I thought David had a copy of it because I could have swore we've seen it lately. So maybe it's streaming somewhere, or maybe I do have a copy floating around here somewhere. But I know my ex-husband stole my copy, so he's not getting off the hook on that one. But yeah, so my thoughts on it are, I love this movie. I actually do, maybe it's because I love horror so much, but I actually do kind of like some war movies. It's not like a war movie comes out and I'm living for it or anything like that, but there are some that I like. This being one of them. The old Platoon movie, I like that. I've seen, newer stuff too, like Saving Private Ryan and stuff like that, of course. Anyway, that's really not the point of this movie or of this video, right? But I do like stuff like that. I'm pretty much, though, a horror girl. I really think it's because of the scary aspect of those movies too, though, to be honest. Yeah. Drama's kind of hand in hand with horror, isn't it? Like, at least to some, like, horror has drama in it, right? I'm not too far off on that. I guess unless it's like just those straight horror movies that are like horror to be horror, like gore and I don't know. I think they even try to put the drama in that, whether they succeed or not. It's a different story. But anywho, I'm way off topic today. My brain is, like, honestly, Stranger Things just melted my brain. For those of you that are fans of Stranger Things, have you seen it? Do you relate to what I'm talking about? Did it, like, blow your mind? I need a release date, at least a tentative one, for season 5. And for those of you that are asking, yes, by the way, they are going to do a season 5. Yes, they are. That's supposed to be the last one, but yes, they are, and they are already talking spinoffs. So happy. Anyway, so for this, what I have planned, well, the background is quite white, isn't it? I don't have a lot of white. Some of the whites that I've used, or that I've used already, and my goal is to not only make Remember smaller blankets this coming challenge for the year, but to use up what I have in my collection and try not to buy stuff for it. I'm trying. I've succeeded so far. In fact, stuff like I've picked apart, like for my Venom blanket, if you remember that, I cut yarn to color, control it and everything like that. This white yarn it was the white and the black came together. So like it was only had white in it because it was white and black together. So I probably won't have white in this. What I was immediately thinking was the army hat. And I can't even begin to tell you how many of these Caron cakes I have, because when Michaels put these on clearance, I freaked out. And 2 of my Michaels had so many of these, but these are just like, I like camouflage a lot, but these are also some like vintagey looking colors in them. And like, it just fit perfectly in the cover of the movie poster to me. So I thought immediately of this. I thought about mixing it with something else. Like I would mix it with white. I thought maybe gray, because there's like the little metal on his helmet. But like I think I can get away with the gold because the bullets have like the gold on it. Or like the brass gold, and then the darker colors, the darker yellowy green, and then the green and the dark green, all are part of the camouflage. But I think what I'm going to mix with it, I have some more of this Big Twist Value in the chocolate brown color. So I'm thinking these are going to get mixed together. And I really dig this. And I'm thinking also that I'm gonna, whatever pattern, I don't know yet for the pattern, just to be clear. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet for sure. I've been floating around a few different ideas. I want to do something really simple this time, to be honest, and hopefully not disappoint. Just because I also really want to get to work. Like, I really want to write out that Demogorgon pattern for the square like I had wanted to do. Like, I've got it partly done. I really want to do it. I have another Stranger Things pattern partly written out. I have and partly crocheted. That's one I'm like crocheting and writing as I go. And then there's just a couple different projects for the Stranger Summer Mal that I want to do. And I just added another one like in my brain today, because I'm in like this state of mourning for one of my favorite characters. I'm not going to say any more to spoil anything. I mean, you know, I love most of the cast, so that's not a huge spoiler. But I was ugly crying today, you guys. Ugly crying. The first time I watched it, I was supposed to watch it with a friend. We had planned it for a month now. And he looked at my last message online Monday and just hadn't heard from him since. Totally ghosted me. So my bestie Seth and I watched it instead together. And yeah, I was like, Seth was laughing at me because I was ugly crying. Probably like 6 different times during the show. Ugly crying. Episode, the first and the second, because there were only 2 episodes for the release. They were just really long, like really long. And it was like the first episode, crying. And then I rewatched again today, and every time I rewatched again today, ugly crying. I've been on Etsy like shopping away my sorrows a little bit and buying some merch for my character. So I'm sure you'll see some haul from that eventually. I'm eventually going to have to spoil it, but I'm trying to give you guys time who want to see it and all that. My rule of thumb is usually if you're invested in seeing it, I give you a week or so. I'll probably give you guys a couple. I'll do my best. But, or at least put spoiler or something. I don't know. Anyway. But yeah. I'm getting way off topic. I told you it really screwed with my brain today, right? So what do you guys think? I'm going to hold it up to the camera one more time, but together, for the togetherness of it, what do you guys think? Camouflage, army hat, don't have white. I could use that silver that I had in my Red Guardian Black Widow blanket. I could use that. But I really like the look of this. And like I said, it is just going to be a small, I have a ton of these, but I would like to use this for other things also. But I definitely have enough to spare for a small blanket. Trust me, I do. Because like I said, I went crazy. I even tried to be like I bought some, and then I was like, if there's more later, I'll come back. And they had even more. Like, I think on 3 or 4 different trips is when I bought them out. And it seemed like every time I went back, they had more than they did the time before that. So I don't have like a million of them or anything, but like I have quite a bit. I have enough. I have enough. We'll say that. I wish I had gotten, what was the color that I really wanted called? It was pumpkin spice. I don't have one single one of those. I wish I'd found those like this, because oh my gosh, that would be, I wish I had like a small haul of those, just laying around to make a blanket with. That would be amazing. Those colors even mixed with these would be, I'm way off on a tangent again. Anyway, stop. Shut up, Heather. Shut up. I better just end the video, to be fully honest, because we're already at almost 15 minutes. So I will see you guys next week, because it's Friday. I'll see you guys next week for the first real update. Hopefully have some kind of a plan and have worked on it by then. But I'm really thinking these are probably going to be the colors. Let me know if you think maybe I should add. I do have like a gray, and I do have that metallic blind gray, so the silvery gray. But I'm kind of thinking this is probably where I'm going. Like I have a bunch of different greens too, so I could separate greens and so it didn't have like the goldish, but I think I can get away with this. And I think I really want to use this. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. And let me know if you guys are going to participate. And if you guys have seen the movie, since apparently Sandy didn't think that I had seen it. All right. I am going to talk to you guys later. And yeah, let me know. All right. I love you guys. Bye, guys.